Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Chill English channel, your calm space to learn English through real conversations. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here with us today. So, Sophia, let me ask you something interesting to start.
Okay, I'm curious.
What's one dream you have?
That's a big question.
Yeah, not a small one.
I think one of my dreams is to travel more and live in different countries.
That's a beautiful dream.
Yeah, it feels exciting when I think about it. What about you?
I think my dream is to build something meaningful, something that helps people.
That's very nice and also very real. And maybe you listening right now, you also have dreams.
Big dreams, small dreams.
Or maybe you're still trying to understand your dreams.
And that's okay too.
So today, we're going to talk about your dreams.
How to talk about them in simple, natural English.
Not complicated, just real and easy.
And just a reminder, this is a calm, easy English conversation.
If you don't understand everything, that's okay.
Just relax, listen, and take what you can.
Step by step, you will improve. So let's start with a simple question.
Okay,
What is a dream?
good question. A dream can mean something you want in the future,
Yes, something you hope for.
something important to you.
For example, my dream is to travel.
Or my dream is to start a business.
Very simple structure.
Yes, my dream is to.
Let's practice.
Okay, Sophia, what is your dream?
My dream is to live in a peaceful place near nature.
That sounds calm and beautiful.
Your turn.
My dream is to create something that helps people learn.
See? Very simple.
Yes, you don't need long sentences.
Another way to talk about dreams is using,
I want to.
for example, I want to travel more.
Or, I want to learn new skills.
I want to is very common and easy.
Yes, very useful in daily conversations.
Let's try again.
Okay, what do you want to do in the future?
I want to explore new places and meet new people.
Nice.
Your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to improve myself and grow every day.
That's a good one.
Let's talk about another phrase.
Okay.
I hope to.
Yes, that's a bit softer.
For example, I hope to travel next year.
Or, I hope to find a job I love.
It shows your dream, but in a gentle way.
Yes, not too strong, not too certain.
So now we have 3 useful patterns.
Let's repeat them. My dream is to.
I want to.
I hope to.
These are enough to start.
Let's move to something more personal.
Okay?
Sometimes people feel shy talking about their dreams.
Yes, because dreams feel personal.
And sometimes people are afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid that their dream is too big or not possible.
Yeah, that feeling is common.
So they don't talk about it.
They keep it inside.
But talking about your dreams is important.
Yes, because it makes them more real.
And it helps you understand yourself better.
Exactly.
Let's try a deeper example.
Okay. Sophia, what kind of life do you dream about?
I dream about a simple life, peaceful, with time for myself and people I care about.
That's very clear.
Yes, simple words but strong meaning.
That's something important.
What?
You don't need difficult vocabulary to talk about dreams.
Yes, simple English is enough.
Another useful word is goal.
Yes, goal and dream are similar but a bit different.
A dream is something you imagine.
A goal is something you plan to do.
For example,
My dream is to travel the world.
my goal is to save money this year.
So goals are more practical.
Yes, more specific,
And dreams are more open.
more emotional.
Both are important.
Let's talk about another situation.
Okay.
Imagine someone asks you,
What are your dreams?
you don't need a perfect answer.
You can say something simple, like, I'm still thinking about it.
Or, I'm not sure yet.
That's also okay.
Yes, you don't always need a big dream.
Sometimes your dream changes.
Or grows over time.
That's normal.
Let's practice a short conversation.
Okay.
What's your dream?
I want to live a peaceful and meaningful life.
That sounds nice.
What about you?
I hope to build something that helps others.
That's great.
See? Very natural.
Yes, simple, calm conversation.
And when you talk about dreams,
You also start thinking more about your future.
you reflect.
Reflect means to think deeply.
And that can feel inspiring.
And sometimes it can feel a bit scary.
Yes, because the future is unknown.
But that's okay.
Yes, dreams don't have to be perfect.
They just have to be yours.
And when you start talking about them,
You build confidence,
not only in English,
but in your life.
because dreams are not always clear.
Exactly. Sometimes they feel a bit confusing.
Like you want something, but you can't explain it well.
Yes, that feeling.
So let's help with that.
Let's talk about how to describe your dreams more clearly.
Okay,
Instead of just saying, I want to travel,
you can add more detail.
for example, I want to travel and experience different cultures.
That sounds more specific.
Or, I want to travel slowly and enjoy each place.
I like that. Travel slowly.
So here's a simple idea.
I'm listening.
Start with a basic sentence.
Then add one more idea.
For example,
I want to learn English.
so I can speak with people from different countries.
That second part gives meaning.
Yes, it explains why.
And why makes your dream more powerful.
Let's try it together.
Okay. What is your dream?
I want to live near nature so I can feel more peaceful.
That's beautiful.
Your turn. What is your dream?
I want to improve my skills so I can create something useful.
That's clear and meaningful.
So remember this structure.
I want to, so I can.
Very useful.
Let's talk about another situation.
Okay.
Sometimes people ask, why is this your dream?
That's a deeper question.
Yes, and you can answer simply.
You don't need complicated words.
For example,
Because it makes me happy.
or because it feels right for me.
That's a very natural answer.
Another one, because I enjoy it.
Or because it's important to me.
These are simple but strong. Now let's talk about a common feeling.
Which one?
Doubt.
Ah, yes.
Doubt means you are not sure.
Not sure if your dream is possible.
Many people feel this.
Very common.
So how can we express that in English?
Good question.
You can say, I'm not sure yet, or I'm still thinking about it.
Another one, I'm still figuring it out.
That's a very natural phrase.
Figuring it out means you are trying to understand.
Let's try it.
Okay. What is your dream?
I'm still figuring it out, but I want a simple and happy life.
That sounds honest.
Yes, and honesty is important.
You don't need a perfect answer.
You just need a real answer.
Let's talk about another important idea.
Okay.
Dreams can change.
Yes, very true.
What you wanted before,
Might be different now.
and that's okay.
So how can we say that?
Good question. You can say, my dreams have changed.
Or, I used to want something different.
Used to is very useful.
Yes, it talks about the past.
For example,
I used to want to be a doctor.
but now I want something else.
That's a very natural way to speak.
Let's try it.
Okay.
What did you want before?
I used to want to live in a big city, but now I prefer a quiet place.
That shows change.
Yes, and it feels real.
Now let's make it a bit more interactive.
Good idea.
Imagine I ask you, what is your dream life?
How would you answer?
I would say, my dream life is simple. I want to have time for myself, good health, and meaningful work.
That's a great answer.
And notice, it's simple English.
Yes, simple words, but clear ideas.
That's the goal.
Let's try another one.
Okay. What do you want to achieve?
Achieve means something you want to do successfully.
For example,
I want to achieve my goals step by step.
or I want to achieve a balanced life.
Balanced life, I like that.
Yes, not too much work, not too much stress, just enough of everything.
Let's talk about one more useful idea.
Okay.
Sometimes your dream feels far away,
Yes, very far.
and that can feel overwhelming.
Overwhelming, again, too big, too much.
So what can you say?
You can say, I'm taking small steps.
That's a great phrase.
It shows progress even if it's slow.
Another one, I'm working towards it.
That means you're moving forward step by step.
Let's try a final example.
Okay, what is your dream?
I want to build a peaceful life, and I'm taking small steps every day.
That's very natural.
And very real.
So now you can see, talking about dreams is not difficult.
You just need simple structures.
And honest ideas.
And the more you practice,
The easier it becomes.
and once you start talking about your dreams more,
You begin to feel something different, a sense of direction and purpose.
yes, and that feeling is very powerful.
Because when you have a sense of purpose,
You feel more focused,
more motivated,
even if your dream's still far away.
you feel like you are moving in the right direction.
So let's talk about something important now.
Okay.
What do you do when your dream feels difficult?
When it feels too big?
Yes, too big or too far.
I think the first step is simple.
What is it?
Break it into smaller parts.
Yes, small steps.
Because big dreams can feel overwhelming.
But small steps feel possible.
So instead of thinking,
This is too much.
you can think,
What is one small thing I can do today?
that changes everything.
And you can express this in English very simply.
For example, I'm taking it step by step.
Or, I'm starting small.
Another one,
I'm learning slowly.
these sentences are simple.
But very meaningful.
Let's try a situation.
Okay.
Someone asks you,
Are you working on your dream?
you can answer.
Yes, I'm taking small steps.
That sounds calm and confident.
Now, let's talk about another feeling.
Which one?
Fear.
Ah, yes.
Sometimes people are afraid of their dreams.
Afraid to fail or afraid to try.
So, how can we say that?
You can say, I feel a bit scared.
Or, I'm nervous about it.
Very natural.
But you can also add something positive.
Like what?
I feel nervous, but I still want to try.
That's a strong sentence.
Yes, it shows courage.
Another example.
It's not easy, but it's important to me.
That's very real.
Because dreams are not always easy.
But they matter.
Let's talk about sharing your dreams with others.
Okay, sometimes people don't share their dreams.
Yes, they keep them private.
But sometimes sharing can help.
It can give you support.
So how can you say it? I want to share something.
Or, can I tell you my dream?
That's a nice way to start.
Then you can continue simply.
My dream is to...
And you explain.
Let's try a short conversation.
Okay,
Can I tell you my dream?
of course.
My dream is to build something meaningful, something that helps people.
That's a great dream.
Thank you.
See? Simple but real.
Now let's talk about listening.
Yes, very important.
When someone shares their dream,
You can respond,
for example,
that's interesting.
or that sounds amazing.
Or, I like that idea.
These small responses show interest, and they make the conversation better.
Now, let's slow down a little.
Yes, let's review some keywords.
First word, dream.
A dream is something you want in the future.
Next, goal.
A goal is something you plan to achieve.
Next, achieve.
Achieve means to reach something you worked for.
Next, step by step.
Step by step means slowly, in small actions.
Next, overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means something feels too big or too much.
Next, nervous.
Nervous means you feel a little afraid or unsure.
Next, proud.
Proud means you feel good about something you did.
You can repeat these words.
And try to use them in your own sentences.
That's how you learn.
And that's how you improve.
Before we finish, let's sit with one simple idea.
Just one.
Your dreams don't have to be perfect.
They just have to be yours.
And you don't need perfect English.
To talk about them.
Simple words are enough.
Honest words are enough.
So today, try something small.
Ask yourself,
What is my dream?
and answer.
In one simple sentence.
That's enough to start.
And if you want, share it in the comments.
We'd love to read it.
And if this episode helped you,
Don't forget to like the video
subscribe to the channel.
and share it with someone learning English.
We're really happy you stayed with us.
It means a lot.
This is Sophia,
And this is Jake.
and you've been listening to the Chill English channel.
Keep learning,
Keep dreaming.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.